Delinquent tax sales, which are correctly called tax-defaulted property auctions, have existed in the United States for over 200 years. To answer the question, what is a delinquent tax sale? It's simply a government auction to sell property where the owner has refused to pay or is unable to pay property taxes. There are two types of auctions, one to sell the property and one to sell tax lien certificates. In the case of selling the property, the local county will title the auction Tax Defaulted Property Auction, and the other auction will be titled Tax Lien Certificate Auction. In a moment, you'll see and hear from Darren Alstead. He's a young Canadian investor who will explain two types of delinquent tax sales. You'll find more information at my website, Ted.Thomas.com.
I want you guys to start thinking about picking between tax lien certificates and tax deeds. Tax deeds are a great way to turn a bit of money into a lot of money quickly. More so than a tax lien certificate, in my opinion. We're going to look into the differences between the two. Tax lien certificates, some of the benefits of them. A small investment required, and this doesn't mean that tax deeds don't have that. I'll show you a deed here in a little bit that I paid $50 for. But typically, a tax deed takes more money than a tax lien. How come? You're getting a property that day that you can do what with? You can sell it tomorrow, provided the paperwork goes through that quick. Typically 30 days. Give yourself 30 days, but you could start marketing it tomorrow. You could start marketing it before you buy it. Anybody ever think of that? Large back-end potential on a tax lien certificate. If I pay $10 worth and it's something that's worth, let's just say $10,000, what's my return on investment? 10 trillion% or something. It's something outrageous. It's a lot of money really quick. So you got a lot of back-end potential. And you could start tomorrow with less money than it takes to go out on the town for the night. And a tax lien business is very systematic. There's a simple process to do it, and that's why the large institutions put a lot of money into this business. You'll see them at the auctions and they'll drop $1 million, just like that. And they play the numbers game. They make a lot of money off of it. You got guaranteed returns when you're dealing with tax lien certificates. Where else can you get a guaranteed return like that if we're talking 8 to 56% across the nation? I know of high returns, but I don't know of guaranteed returns like that. It's really hard to lose with a tax lien certificate. Tax deed as well, but it's going to take action very quick. If you get a property, you got to sell it now. If you play the game in tax lien certificates where you're just trying to get the returns, the interest, it doesn't take as much work because you're not selling property. You're just sitting there and letting your money compound. Stock and commodity traders love this. It's very simple. If you're trading tax lien certificates, you're really not in the real estate business yet. Only until your tax certificate doesn't redeem do you fall into a real estate business. Before that, you're just purchasing paper that has security. Tax deeds or deeds. Some of the benefits to tax deeds, we've got immediate profit potential. I love the sound of that. It's a great investment for beginners. You're not dealing with any mortgages, no paperwork like that. It's the only time where when you close at the sale, whatever name you sign on that deed gets that property. It's the simplest closing you'll ever go to. There's a large immediate upside potential. It's a great way to turn somewhere from $0 to $100,000 into an exponential return on that money. I'm talking turning $50,000 into $200,000 or $10,000 into $100,000. That's real in this business. Some of the downsides of it is, like I said earlier, you've got to take action immediately. If you get a deed to a property, you want to be selling that thing yesterday or holding it. It's up to you. I've held lots too. Tax deeds, large capital investors love them. Full-time aggressive investors love them. Beginners should love them because it's the best place in this world you can start in real estate, and ask me how I know that. That's exactly what I did, and it worked. And aggressive investors like myself who like to get things done yesterday.